Last month I went to the DMV and I was supposed to be doing a vision test. I tried like 4 or 5 times and I couldn't see any numbers or letters. Then I remember the story Abraham said about Esther going to a DMV and asking Abraham to see through her eyes. So I did the same thing. I asked my inner being to see through my eyes. And I started reading those numbers and those letters. And the man on the front they said, okay, you are all set. And I'm asking you, Abraham, how did it happen? So I didn't have time for doubts. How can I use that tool more? How can I trust my inner being more on everything I do in my daily basis? Thank you.
So here we are again. The subject is really opening up for us, isn't it? So you said the key words, see through the eyes of source. In other words, Esther said, Abraham, can you read these letters? And we just focused through her eyes and read them. And afterward, like you, she was amazed. Same eyes, same screen, same lens that I'm looking through. But Abraham's focus could see them, and Esther's focus could not. And as you experience that same thing, you're talking about what we've been talking about so far in this broadcast today. You're talking about the gravitational pull of total allowance of all that you are, or the gravitational pull of the limited beliefs that you have here in your physical body. Don't you like looking at it like this? So now you all have to be asking, well, how do I let go of the limiting beliefs? How do I let myself soar with what my inner being knows? And we say, you can't think your way out of things, but you can feel your way out. In other words, feel your way. When you said, inner being, can you read this? Your expectation was stronger that you could, and so you did. That's that path of least resistance that we're asking you to be aware of at all times. When you stop trying to prove something, when your opinion is not what you're trying to prove, but your intention is what you're wanting to reach, then you go with the flow of your inner being who already knows, rather than with your beliefs, which are still trying to dig in and justify decisions that you've made in the past, or maybe even decisions that you are making now. What this conversation really is about is that you are more than this physical body, so much more, and becoming more every day because of who you are in your physical body. Your inner being is unlimited. You can be too, from time to time. So step one, you're exploring. Know what I don't want. That's a limit. Know what I do want. I don't believe it. Know what I don't want. I don't want that, but I don't believe that I can change it. That's limited. That's a very common, normal place for much of the population of your planet to be, your human population to be. But you launched a rocket into outer space when you knew what you didn't want, and your inner being rode that rocket, focused on what you wanted, unequivocally, with no contradiction, which means no negative emotion, which means no knowing what you don't want. And that is calling you now. The only reason that you ever feel bad about anything is because your inner being feels so good and is calling you toward what feels good. So as more and more you say Abraham or inner being, use either word, doesn't matter. Abraham, can you read these letters? Can you see the best in my family? Can you see my body well and thriving? Everyone, what does it feel like to feel sure of your body, frisky and eager and capable and soothed and recovering, rejuvenating, revitalizing? What does that feel like? What does it feel like? Everyone, what does it feel like to take money out of the equation? To do it because I want to do it? What does that feel like? What do those kind of choices feel like? Just looking around and identifying wanted things, wanted experiences, wanted states of being. Play that game more. This video, seen through the eyes of Source, is the key call to action that we're talking about in general here in this broadcast.